He gives you that pick and pop, but he also gives you an opportunity to get easy baskets at the rim and at the line.
Offensive rebound for Sean Stewart. That's his strength. And Carter with the triple for Oregon and a 4-0 lead for the Ducks. Carter around the screen. The pull-up jumper. High arcing 2 for Drew Carter, who's got 5 early. Sam Alexis, he was terrific on Saturday against Wisconsin, going back to work, and that hook spins home. Rick Lindsay on the bounce underneath. How about Sean Stewart? Elevates with the 2-hand flush, and Oregon back on top.
This is where Sean Stewart is dangerous.
Wilkerson 0 for 2 to start this one. Deep 3 from DeVries. He'll hit.
That guy scored 2,000 points in his career. He knows what to do with it.
Lynn on the run. A little strong, but he got the kind roll, and it'll drop.
He's still settling into the American game.
Stewart inside. Nice baby hook there for the former Ohio State Buckeye. And Oregon will push it up the floor. Here's Lynn, a little hesitation, and the drive rejected at the rim by Alexis. Tough pass, Enright went down to get it and turned it into 3.
Talk about making your presence known, and a dime.
And then a turnover. Extra pass, and it coughed it up. On the other end, to the rim, all the way around the world. Sean Stewart doing work for 2. 5-star recruit. Got caught behind Kyle Filipowski his 1 year at Duke as Lynn drops in that jumper. Goes to Ohio State.
Not a lot of movement. Baller body from Indiana and a contested 3.
Lynn, free throw line jumper is true.
It's a wise decision. That's not really Alexis's game. But that's his game. Yeah, James Lamar Wilkerson's game. Probably the best defender on this Indiana roster. Just smart. Has good instincts.
Oh, what a cut. And Wilkerson with the finish.
Hurry, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas. And he can score in a variety of ways. This kind of got him going, Kevin. The backdoor. And sometimes that can happen when you're trying to identify the defense. You just stand.
How about Kopzisti off the bench? Quietly heating up. He's got 7. Feeding it for 3. Here he comes. Just like that. Luke Johnson out there, just his 8th game of the year for Oregon as DeVries hits the runner. Wilkerson on the attack to the rim for 2.
That's what you got to do, Kevin, against the 3-quarter court press. And mighty fine. And the dunk for Wilkerson as well.
10 to shoot. Not much happening on this possession yet for Oregon. Lynn will try to change that with the 3, and he swishes that at the top. And right, Alexis the leaner dies on the back out.
Great touch from Sam Alexis. You wonder just how much his timing is there.
Well, timing was there between DeVries and Wilkerson. A beautiful connection. 14 points now for Wilkerson in the first. 10 to shoot. Simpkins around the middle screen. Elbow jumper is good. Here's Alexis to start things off for Indiana. Enright drops it right back to Alexis, who took it right at Biddle for 2 more.
And so that's where that help has to come. It can't, because you don't want to leave Tucker DeVries.
It's the challenge when you play this Indiana team, and look at that cut. This is what Darren DeVries was most concerned about with that short prep for Oregon, how they were going to handle this matchup zone. Wilkerson will hit the 3 over it. Simpkins trying to get some space. Carter, jumper, good mid-range from Carter. Got into that early foul trouble after the hot start. He's got 7.
For a guy that has not scored very consistently all season.
He had hit 8 field goals all year. He's at 3 tonight. DeVries with a triple. Biddle almost at his pocket pick. Instead drops it off in the pocket to Sean Stewart for 2. And Indiana has had whatever they wanted. Wilkerson turns the corner, gets 2 more. Enright We've seen it happen so often. He pushes, that defense gets all out of sorts, and they end up with an easy 2. Fifth rebound for Wilkerson to go with his 21 points. Wide open 3.
Flattens out the defense, and that's when those trailer threes are really dangerous.
Biddle with the answer. Nate Biddle with the triple. Simpkins on the drive. Off the window.
To try to stop a run before it can happen when you're playing with a lead. So a quick trigger timeout there from Darren DeVries.
Wilkerson, a pretty good run stopper with his offense. Tough contested jumper. Arizona playing a short-handed Kansas tonight. Might impact whether Arizona's a #1 seed. Lynn with the 3, and Oregon back to within 10 again, 62-52. Here's Dorn looking for that 3. There, he found it. How often do you see it?
Another good half-court execution sequence, too.
There's Lynn with the answer. How about Waylon with 15? Okay, just attacking. He'll go to work again. 14 to shoot. He'll rise up. That 3 will drop.
A hero. Yep. And a household name. Rise, fire, 2.
Stats department confirms 11 for 12 is good.
Pretty good.
Inside, Bailey through the double, count the bucket, and the foul off the timeout. Excellent work by Indiana again.
And who was the screener? Lamar Wilkerson. He's hot. You're not going to...
Wilkerson gets free of Carter. Got a screen. Gets the triple. Wilkerson with 38. 6 away from tying the Assembly Hall scoring record. And it's on the drive. Attacks for 2. Here's Enright. The dish. Dorn steps right. Another one falls. Biddle. 3 won't go. Rebound Evans. And Evans puts it back for 2. Here's Dorn turning the corner. Wilkerson hunting, 1 to shoot, gonna have to launch, contested jumper, of course it falls.
For Wilkerson, but when you're hot, you're hot. Right now it feels like all he's got to do is get it up near the rim and it's going down.
Is he gonna break that record again? In the same season? Not on that play. Sam Alexis with a 2-hand flush. In the second half tonight.
Another pocket pass for Tucker DeVries. This
in trouble, finds Carter in the corner. That 3 will fall. Really nice night for Drew Carter. 2.5 to go. Evans. That hook rattles home for Kwame Evans. 6 tonight for Evans. Restitch will dribble this one out. And Darren DeVries and Dana Altman will meet at half court.